When it comes to crusty feet, I'm telling you right now, this is the combination. Hi you guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Miltania, and today I wanted to take you guys through some of my favorites for January, for the winter really, but it's the end of January, February's right here. So I wanted to show you guys some things that I have been loving this month. Really, they have just been getting me through the cold weather. It has been probably one of the coldest winters I think we've had in New York in a really long time. And so I got all these things that I've kind of been using and I wanted to share them with you guys today. So let's just jump right into it. Also, full disclosure, if I sound a little congested, is because I am sick. I have never made it through a winter without getting sick and it's here. But I wanted to make this video so the show must go on. So the first thing I want to start off with is one of my favorite items, but it's the Aritzia Super Puff long coat that I got as just my winter coat. I've been really needing a new winter coat and I specifically wanted a long winter coat. Every coat that I've had in the past has been a shorter one or like right above or below my knees, and I just wanted something that was going to cover me from head to almost toe, and that is exactly what I have gotten with this coat. Like when I tell you guys, it is so comfortable, it is so cozy and so warm. And when I was looking up coats, this was like my second choice, and the coat that I got originally, we didn't work out. There were just so many problems, so I switched to this coat, and my second choice is now my first choice. That coat is so comfortable, it is so cozy, it feels super lightweight when you put it on, but it's not. I've gone outside in sub 20-degree weather in this coat with just like a thin long sleeve, like not even anything as thick as this on, and when I tell y'all, so warm, so freaking warm. And it's windproof, I think it's waterproof, it has a removable hood, it has like the little cuff handle thingies on it as well, and it's also water repellent and wind resistant. When I was looking up the reviews, some people were saying that the older version of the coat was warmer because it was bigger. I've never had the older version of the coat, but the one that I do have, I will say it looks lightweight, it feels light, but it is very warm. I don't know if coat technology got better or what, but I zipped that up to the top and I am warm. I also think it looks very chic for a winter coat. It has like a matte finish on the black. It doesn't have like shiny material. I just love it, and I would highly recommend that if you are still in the market for a winter coat, I would definitely suggest that as an option to try out, because I think it's so good, and it basically checked all of the boxes that I wanted in a winter coat. So I'm just saying. I feel like I talk about this very often on here, but I have eczema and it's on and off. I will say in the last few years, my eczema has really subsided and it's been under control for multiple reasons. But in the winter time, I still have like little flare-ups, especially because it's so dry and my skin's a lot more sensitive. And so I have other products too that I use to keep my skin moisturized. But as far as things that are just like more powerful, I have been using Clobetasol. This little thing right here, I am so in love with this. It is kind of like a steroid and I got it prescribed by my dermatologist, but if you have eczema, if you need like something that's a little bit stronger than over-the-counter products that you can get, just really targeted to get rid of or help your flare-ups, I would 100% ask your derma or someone for Clobetasol. It is such a powerful little ointment. I'll typically do it at nighttime, and I will put a little dot on the flare up, and then I will cover it with a band-aid because I don't want it to like rub off when I'm sleeping, and I'll sleep with it overnight. And typically by the next day, I'm not scratching and it's not as irritating anymore, and so I can leave it alone. And then I'll repeat that maybe 1 or 2 more times, and that is enough to have the flare-up start to go down and heal up. It's so good if you have eczema, and I know what it's like to have flare-ups that just seem like you can't really get them under control. If you have not heard of Clobetasol, I would consider it because it is such a good product. I love this for all of my flare-ups when it comes to eczema. It's really good. Continuing in the skincare, I feel like a lot of these products honestly are going to be like skin and body care because that's really been what I've been focusing on over the course of this winter. Like, it's cold, what can I say? This little combo right here, yeah. When it comes to crusty feet, I'm telling you right now, this is the combination right here. Because I run and I'm typically active and kind of on my feet, I am so prone to having cracked heels, just dry, crusty feet. Like, let's just be honest. I have been using this Ordinary Glycolic Acid Exfoliating Toner, and then this is the Vaseline All Over Body Balm. I was not even aware that Vaseline came in a stick form, and this has just changed everything for me because it's so easy to apply and you don't have to get your hands greasy. This is what helps to kind of exfoliate and soften your feet, and then this is what gives you the moisture. This is the ultimate foot combo. I don't care what anyone says. It is so easy. It's very affordable. I got this in a pack of 3, and then this is a giant bottle that'll last me for a while. And I've been using these when I go to bed every single night. Well, I don't use this every single night. After I get out of the shower, I just put this on my feet with a little cotton pad, and then I let it dry down a little bit. Then I will go in and I will rub this basically all over my feet. I even do it on the top of my feet too, just so I can moisturize my entire foot. And I put on some really thick socks, and then I go to bed. And you can do this for like a week or so, and you really start to see results. And as you continue, your feet are just gonna be baby soft. Like, it is so effective. I can't say anything more about this. I just really love this combination, and I'm gonna keep using it all winter. So the next thing is not really like an item, but it's something that I've been doing because it's really cold outside, and it's the 12-3-30 walks. I know they're very popular, or they got really popular for a while, but because I like to take walks in the morning time, it's been too cold to do that and too dark outside when I wake up in the morning sometimes, and it's just like a combination that I'm not comfortable dealing with in the morning. So I have been inside at the gym doing these walks throughout the winter, and they have been so helpful. Basically wanted an alternative to what I was already doing, and I find that it's just been so helpful to just get up and like know exactly what I'm doing, because once I lost my like summer morning walks, I was like, okay, now what am I gonna do? Like, I was getting so dramatic about it, but I love these. I feel like I get a good sweat in the morning. It makes me feel good that I still got my walk in, and it's just kind of been like helping me like maintain like a good mental health also during the winter time. So even though it's not like a physical thing, it is something that I have just been loving and look forward to doing a little bit more now. Whoever came up with the idea, you were right. So the next things are these 2 Olaplex samples. I know that Olaplex is popular. I feel like I have some popular products that I just haven't taken time to get to use. And so because I've had all this time indoors, I've been just experimenting and trying new things. So this is the Olaplex number 3, the Hair Perfector. And then this is the number 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask. I've never tried Olaplex before. I've always seen it. I've always been kind of thrown off by the numbers. I was like, what is this? What does this even mean? But I now understand what it means. And I got these samples, I don't know, some time ago from Sephora. And I just kind of threw them in a box and never looked back at them. But I'm in a little bit of like a hair journey right now. Really, I just want to have more moisturized, healthy hair. It sounds a little backwards, but I've kind of been avoiding doing protective styles like braids and other styles because I really want to spend more time with my hair, and I'm really quick to throw some twists in, throw some braids in, throw something in there, pull my hair away, back out of my way. But I feel like that has also been enabling me to neglect my hair and not pay as much attention to it, not wash it as often, just generally not maintain my hair and maintain healthy hair. So I've been, over the last couple of months, trying to put myself on a little getting my hair done timeout, and I've been trying more products again. So I was like, you know what, let me check these 2 Olaplex samples out. I wanted to see like if they would work for me. When I say I have not been shocked by a product at first try in a very long time, I used these once and I was like, yeah, I've been missing out. I want to try the whole Olaplex line now because I have never seen my hair like this before. I don't think it's, or if I have, it's been a really long time. What I did was I used the number 3, and then I used a Bond Repair shampoo, just the one that I had in my house right now, which is the Amica, and then I went in with the Intense Moisture Mask, and that was my wash day, and my hair felt amazing. Like, it just felt amazing. It looked shinier, it looked healthier. And I know that like one wash isn't gonna change your entire life and hair, but it did enough for me to be convinced and for me to be sold on Olaplex. I was like, oh, I'm really trying to get things that work for my hair and not just buy any product. And I'm so happy that I had these samples sitting around and just decided to try them, because I am pleasantly surprised by this. And I have been really trying to show my hair some more love, and I want to keep showing it some love and keep up with like a good regimen and a routine. And it's not just for hair growth, it's really just because I want to have a healthy scalp. I want to feel like I know what to do with my hair, or like know that, oh, it's dry, it needs this, or it needs some protein, or whatever the case is. But when I have my hair away, I'm not spending enough time getting to know what it needs. And so these are two products that I'm really, really happy that I tried out, and I want to see if the full like line continues to make my hair feel and look healthy. And I can't wait to get the other products, but I also just can't wait to continue my like little hair journey or whatever it is. These two definitely made me like a little bit excited and giddy to continue like my hair process. So I will hopefully be able to provide another update on the rest of the kit, but so far I'm really, really excited about these two. The next thing is this Beauty of Joseon Glow Replenishing Rice Milk. I guess it's an essence or a toner, I don't know. I know that this is a really popular brand, and I got it on purpose because I'm still kind of new to cutting over to K-beauty, and I wanted to just try something that was a well-known product that was popular among people and also worked for a lot of people. I wasn't ready to go deep diving into it yet, but I picked this one up recently, and I have other essences and toners I've been using. Honestly, my skin, I think, really likes toners and essences and just like throwing some liquids on my face. I've been realizing that that helps my moisture barrier a lot, and so I've been really loving that in general. But I started adding this into my routine at the beginning of January, and I have been using it every single night. Honestly, every day and every night for the last month. This is such a staple part. I just love it. It's super moisturizing. It doesn't burn. I feel like it layers really well with all of the other products that I'm currently using. It's just such a good essence. And what I really want is I want to have products for specific things. Like, not every product needs to be an exfoliant. Not every product needs to be super hydrating. Not every product needs to do everything. So this I got specifically as a part of like the products that I want to be hydrating for my skin. I love the texture of it. It's like milky, of course, and it smells, what does it almost doesn't have a smell. I think I'm gonna continue to use this one until it's finished. I may try something else because, like I said, I'm trying to explore the world of K-beauty, but this one has been so amazing. It hasn't broken me out once since I've started using it. If anything, it's helped my breakouts by keeping my skin so hydrated along with the other products I'm using. So shout out to Beauty of Joseon. I really, really like this, and I see why it's popular. Keeping up with the theme of like hydrating products, I have been loving these little sheet masks. I use sheet masks year round, to be honest. It really doesn't matter, but especially in the winter, I've been loving this. And this is the Madecassoside mask from Mediheal, and I've tried maybe 3 or 4 different masks from Mediheal, and let me just say, I have sensitive skin. My skin is likely to react really quickly if something is not right. I think that people with acne prone skin and super sensitive skin, we are the champions for letting you know if something is gonna work or not, because our skin is going to let us know almost immediately if a product is just not cutting it. I've tried multiple masks from Mediheal and just multiple sheet masks in general. This one, clutch. So clutch. When I was having issues with, I had started using tretinoin more frequently, and I just started using more actives more frequently. Whenever my moisture barrier would break, I would use this mask maybe a few nights in a row, and I would have my moisture barrier start being repaired. I'm not saying it's magic, but this little mask is so good. And I want to look up Madecassoside. Like, what is even Madecassoside, honestly? It says right here, Madecassoside is a natural compound extracted from the Centella asiatica, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, plant known as the go-to cola. It's an anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and it has wound healing properties. It's also soothing and anti-aging. So if you didn't know what Madecassoside was, that is what it is. Some nights what I'll do is I'll wash my face, I'll use this essence, I'll use another like hydrating toner, and then I will just go in and put this on over everything and let it stay on for 10, 20, however long it says, and then I'll just go to bed after that, and I wake up with the most glowiest, hydrated, just like rejuvenated skin. One of the next kind of moisturizing products I've been using is Vanicream, and I've been using this everywhere. Like, it is truly a head to toe cream. Whenever I use tretinoin at night, which is a few nights a week now, I put this over my skin because tretinoin can kind of dry me out a little bit, or dry you out in general. I will wash my face, I'll do my tret, and then I will do the Vanicream as like my moisturizer. And the thing is, it's not greasy, so it doesn't look like it's moisturizing, because I think some products look greasy and oily, and so you feel like you're being moisturized, whereas there are products like this that don't look greasy. They don't do that kind of stuff, but they're deeply moisturizing. I have this giant tub. I think it's like about a halfway almost finished now, and I use it on my face, I've used it on my full body after a shower, I've used it on my feet. I use it sometimes just as like a regular hand moisturizer during the day when I want to like moisturize my hands real quick. I think it's very sensitive skin friendly as well. I read about it on like a subreddit or something like that, and someone was saying that actually a lot of people were saying that they really liked it. It is very thick. Like, this is the consistency of it, and like I just put it on my hands and you don't see me looking greasy at all, but it is so hydrating and so moisturizing. So this thing is the DHC Lip Cream. This is what it looks like when you roll it up. Doesn't have that much of a smell, but I love this little moisturizing lip cream. I'm still a big lip mask girl when I go to bed, but I've gotten into using this little cream right before bedtime. I feel like a lot of these products are things that I like do as a part of my night routine, because my apartment is actually really dry. Like, it doesn't get very humid in here, and so that's why I need so many moisturizing products, because I feel like I'm constantly drying out. But at nighttime I apply it and then I go to bed and I wake up with the dreamiest lips. They are just so soft. I find it to be so moisturizing for it to be like such like an, I think, underrated product. I don't ever see anyone talking about this. I actually got it from my best friend because she is like the queen of lipstick, lip gloss, lip products in general. I think it's great to just have in your purse or have laying around the house. I apply it especially at night, but like I said, in the daytime too, just apply it and it stays. It lasts for a really long time, and what I've noticed is that when it starts to wear off, my lips don't get cracked and chapped, especially because I'm sleeping with this at nighttime, and so I would expect that if it was not as good, that it would dry my lips out overnight. But when I wake up, my lips still feel super moisturized and still feel very plump. The last thing I want to talk about is my Kettle. Oh, I'll show you guys. I feel like I'm obsessed with this year round, but it's been so cold. I have been drinking so much tea. I already drink a lot of tea, but I feel like I've been drinking my body weight in tea this winter. I have just been tea after tea after tea after tea. It's like water, tea, water, tea, water, tea, ginger shot. That's basically been my beverages this winter. This is the Fellow Corvo EKG Pro Kettle. I got it honestly when I first moved into my apartment, and I have been using it ever since, but I have my kettle going at all times. I'm making something for some warm lemon water, I'm making something to throw into something that I'm cooking. This kettle has just been on and popping all January, and I just needed to give it a little bit of an honorable mention because I just love it. It's, first of all, it's so cute in matte black, and I'm obsessed with matte black, but in general it's so good. And it's an electronic kettle, and it has like a little digital turnstile thing, so you can set your specific temperature for like whatever you want to do. Usually I have it set to my tea temperature depending on what kind of tea I'm drinking, and I love that feature because some of the teas that I have, you have to make them at like a specific temperature. Whatever, I'm not going to get into tea talk right now, but she's getting used every single day in my house, and so I just needed to shout her out real quick because I love this kettle so much, and it's just like a staple, not just for winter, but just for my life in general. Anyway, you guys, that is it. Those are all the products that I have been loving for January. If you guys like the series, want to see what I like for February, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you like any of these products or if you found them helpful, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you should definitely subscribe.